In the news this week, Theresa May backs heterosexual civil partnerships, LGBT campaigners criticise Stonewall's promotion of transgenderism, and a street preacher is exonerated after the Christian Institute intervenes. Hello. Theresa May has spoken of her pride in backing same-sex marriage as she pledged to introduce civil partnerships for heterosexual couples. The Prime Minister said the move was for people who wanted to formalise their relationship but don't necessarily want to get married. Speaking to the Evening Standard, Mrs May said the proposal would give all couples the same choices in life. Campaign group Coalition for Marriage criticised the government for championing low-commitment relationships over marriage. In June, the UK Supreme Court backed heterosexual civil partnerships after hearing Charles Keaton and Rebecca Steinfeld's arguments against the sexist trappings of weddings. In 2013, Pension Minister Steve Webb estimated the cost to taxpayers from such a proposal could run into the billions. Prominent LGBT campaigners have hit out at Stonewall for attempting to shut down all debate about transsexualism. A letter to the Times and an online petition signed by academics, feminists, transsexuals and other LGBT leaders called on Chief Executive Ruth Hunt to revise the policy. The letter urged Stonewall against demonising as transphobic those who wish to discuss or dissent from Stonewall's transgender policies. Jonathan Best, a former director at Queer Up North, said, "Men are not women, and your bullying will not persuade us differently." It comes after an incident in which a billboard bearing a dictionary definition of woman was removed after a trans activist branded it transphobic. Kelly J. Keane-Minshall, who paid £700 for the poster, criticised the decision. Every single organisation that capitulates paves the way for the next one to do the same. This is what trans activists do. This is how they silence women. I hope this will help people wake up to what's going on. Students at the University of Brighton have been encouraged to consider prostitution if they are short of cash. At the annual Freshers' Fair, Sex Workers Outreach Project Sussex gave out leaflets offering tips on how to be a safer escort. One leaflet said, "It is not illegal to work as an escort or to sell sexual services. You cannot be prosecuted for just selling sex." Columnist Sarah Dittam criticised the organisation's decision to target students. This is essentially a grooming operation, pitching prostitution as a manageable, desirable lifestyle equivalent to joining the rowing club. It is preying on the naivety of young students. It is incredibly irresponsible to promote an industry that is the cause of massive violence and exploitation against women. And finally, a police force has apologised to a Christian street preacher after threatening him with arrest. In June, Dale McAlpine and a group of street preachers gathered in Bath city centre to share the gospel with passers-by. Police officers claimed the preachers were committing a hate crime before issuing a dispersal notice. But after intervention from the Christian Institute, Avon and Somerset Police admitted it made mistakes and highlighted the importance of free speech. Colin Hart welcomed their apology, but warned about the misuse of the law. "We successfully campaigned to stop Section 5 of the Public Order Act being misused in this way. We don't want dispersal notices to be similarly misused." Well, that's all for this week. Next week we'll have all the details from the upcoming Ashes Baking Company ruling on Wednesday. Give thanks for the courageous stand taken by the MacArthur family and pray for them as they wait for the Supreme Court judgment. In the meantime, for regular updates plus much more, visit our website at christian.org.uk. Until next time, goodbye.